Mr. Bachchan.
It's one of the most embarrassing things to sit there and hear so much praise about yourself. But Mrs. Neeta Ambani, distinguished faculty members, members on the DAIS, Mr. Mukesh Ambani, students, ladies and gentlemen, parents, it is truly an honor and a privilege to be invited here today on the occasion of the graduation day of this most prestigious institution. My congratulations, therefore, to all of you, graduates, and all my good wishes to you for the future. During the interactions with Mrs. Ambani on the protocol of today's function, I noticed that, and also while she was giving her speech, that she always referred to the students as her children, which led me to think that the child is the dream of its parent, a dream that the parent lives. If you want to learn how to live your dream, just watch your parents, see how it works for them. Well, that's how it works for all of us. With caring, with passion, with resolve, with commitment, and with determination. That's the easy part. The tough one comes later. The tough part is when you and your dream cannot be distinguished. When you become the dream of not just your parents or yourself, but a point in the journey where you become the dream of a nation, when you become the dream of the choices you made, when your vision echoes in millions of resonating voices across the world, from where there is no looking back, you are the dream. Today, as you stand on this formative threshold from where you look forward to making those dreams come alive, your parents look upon you with prayers, your teachers look up to you with pride, and the nation looks up to you with hope. That is the strength, the power of a dream. And today it is yours. Grab it with all your courage and make it happen. There can be times when it will be or feel impossible to perform. It may feel like a fairy tale. No one said that life is easy. But never be shaken by its adversities. A dream, a vision is not an intangible, unreal, imaginary piece of fiction. A dream has hands, it has feet, it has a body. Your hands, your feet, your body. The dream is you, and you are the dream. May the two always remain united in spirit. And if that means a struggle, if that means a fight to finish, so be it. It's not about winning or losing. It's about living a life. If I had been a sportsman, a boxer, athlete, hockey player, cricketer, if I had joined the army, the navy, and the air force, if I had been anything else other than an actor, my parents would still have been happy because I was their dream, no matter what I myself was dreaming to be. Gandhiji said, and the speaker here, the head boys talked about change. He said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. If I were to add my feelings to it, I'd say, be the dream that you wish to see in the world. So, live a dream which is neither mine nor yours nor anyone else's, a dream which belongs only to itself. What you bring to the world are the blessings of your parents, learnings of your teachers, and your dreams. They are precious. Do not trade them for anything in the world. Which brings us to a curious word that has become a part of some kind of jargon. It's a word called career. I'm not quite sure I quite like this word career. Career is literally a dash of speed, like a horse does on a racetrack, bolting at uncontrollable speed without an aim or an objective. Life is not a race course. Life is an order, a discipline. Life is a focus. Life is a purpose achieved by virtues which are developed with personal effort. Do not gamble on life. It may not happen twice. A dream, therefore, is much more than a career. The dreams of the parents and the dreams of the child live in one place, remember. That place is called home. Not yours, not mine, not his, not hers. No one person's. A home is always ours, our home. Our dream is our worship. Our vision is our prayer. This is the structure of dreams. This is the bond. This is also the bondage, a bond of love, the bondage of responsibility, be that of a small family or that of a large nation. हमारा सपना ही हमारी उपासना है, हमारी पूजा है, आराधना है. सपने नहीं तो हम नहीं, सपने नहीं तो रिश्ते नहीं, दुनिया नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. जो भी है वो सपनों से है और जो भी होगा वो सपनों से ही होगा. We are because we dare to dream. We are because we learn to excel. You know, chances are very strong that I could have been in cinema or in any other creative aspect of life without a grounding in education. Education which is in consonance with the belief that what sculpture is to a block of marble, education is to the human soul. We shouldn't aspire towards a graduation degree merely because of peer or parental pressure. And I say this with all due respect. We should aspire to become graduates because we feel the need to be complete with the advantage of formal education. Remember always in life, whatever is good to know is difficult to learn. The education of the greatest value that I received in my school, which was Sherwood College up in the hills in Nainital, was how to be a human being, of what we call in shorthand character. And I don't mean the ones that I play in my films. Admittedly, I had the benefit of inspirational parentage, but Sherwood taught me to live in dignity with my peers, live in a community, and live well with myself in the world at large in consequence. Living together, working together, learning together, fighting and loving each other, competing fairly in noble rivalry and cooperating supportively, I learned a sense of fellowship. So well put in my school motto, which was in Latin, Meriat quisque palmam. Let each one merit their own prize. Let each one merit their own prize. I've always believed that one must harness the power of dignity through training. Training of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Another word for this training is called discipline. I didn't always like to agree with the routine of boarding school and the rules, but afterwards I can tell you, I really appreciated the fact that had it not been for its initially imposed regimen, I could not have learned to harness the power of my own dignity for myself. The boxing ring in my school was a compulsory activity. Everybody in school had to enter the boxing ring and fight. It's now probably a long abolished practice because of its barbaric practice. But to me, it was a great tutor in this regard. You will have any amount of support from outside the ropes, but inside, you're on your own. Similarly, in life beyond, you may have a die-hard corps of cheering fans, and also perhaps those that jeer at you, criticize you, abuse you, in contempt. But at the end of the day, you must engage life alone. The greatest prize in life is not the recognition of worldly success. The prize that best crowns the human being is that of the possession of good character. It is a strenuous prize. It must be re-won. It is also a certainty of mind that there is many a day where I shall fail that prize myself, not for want of trying, but it is the most worthy prize of all. And without its effort, all material success and fame is sheer emptiness. To discover the value of one's own dignity is also to discover the value in the dignity of others. And through that, the dignity of a community. The right to education is a fundamental right, a fundamental human right, a fundamental dignity. To pursue the aim of education for all is therefore a duty of states. But it is not just a duty for the state, it's a duty for every one of us to uphold fundamental human rights, not just our own, but for all. Yet, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, here in India, basic literacy is still below the threshold level of 75%. Literacy, being able to read and write, is always more than the sum of its parts because of what it opens up for people. Literacy ends up being a kind of metaphor. As soon as one can read and write, one becomes a member of a much larger community than would be otherwise possible. A community that also extends into the past and into the future. Literacy not only enriches our inner lives, it is also an indispensable means for effective social and economic participation, contributing to human development and poverty reduction. Not being able to read is a human poverty. Not being able to read is an inhuman poverty. Not being able to read deprives the human of the right to live in our collectivity. Not being able to read is a loss of freedom. That a third of our population is deprived of this freedom deprives us all of our freedom. A good education is the most valuable thing that a human being can possess. It is our greatest wealth, individually and collectively. In the world beyond these walls, fortunes will come and go, money will come and go, but a good education can never be taken away once it has been possessed. Academic achievement is not enough. The kind of knowledge gained through a good education is more than just the acquisition of information. Knowledge is learning what to do with all that information. That is the role of good character. And learning what to do with knowledge is the path to wisdom. Knowledge is most valuable when it is shared. To all my fellow students, and I call you fellow students because I am still one. To all my fellow students out there, may we take heed every day of our wealth. Hunger for it, strive for it, nurture it, but above all, share in it, for then it manifolds multifoldedly. We share it through reading, surfing, listening, talking, debating, exploring with each other about what is good and bad in what we do, say, and believe. May we all here today persevere according to our own individual, invaluable and singular talents for a bright and better future. Myriad quisque palmam. Let each one merit his prize. Dare to dream, learn to excel. Thank you.
Dear parents and grandparents, faculty and staff, our chief guest, the iconic Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji. And my dearest children, a very warm good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2018. A momentous occasion for Dhirubhai Ambani International School. A day of delight, of celebration, of accomplishment. A day when 104 of our children will graduate from the portals of this institution to explore newer, greater horizons. Our heartiest congratulations to each one of you, your parents, grandparents, and your teachers. Class of 2018, tonight is your night. This moment in time is yours. Yours to celebrate, yours to call your own, yours to remember forever. Not only for all the years of joy and hard work that have led to this moment, but equally for the wonderful years of hope and progress that lie ahead of you. And this moment has become even more special and memorable because we have in our midst a living legend, Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji. Through your own life journey, Amit ji, you have inspired and mesmerized billions. You stand out as the eternal face of Hindi cinema. You are a global ambassador of our country and our people, with a heart of gold and a baritone voice like no other. You truly are a versatile genius in whose honor enough cannot be said. Amit ji, I also want to share with our children that your father, Dr. Harivansh Rai Bachchan ji, was amongst the first Indians to receive a doctorate in English literature from Cambridge University. And thus opened the doors of world-class universities for Indians. His thoughtful words and poetry have continued to guide and inspire generations. Amit ji, truly following in the footsteps of your father, you stand out as a great role model for one and all. Your presence, your blessings, and your words of wisdom are the best gift we could have given our children on this most special day of their school life. Amit ji, I also stand here to welcome you as a part of DAIS family, as Aradhya's grandfather. So, from the bottom of our hearts, a big thank you for being with us today. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Dhirubhai Ambani International School has completed 15 glorious years. What a wonderful journey it has been. 15 years of creating a world-class institution, of staying ahead of time, of welcoming new ideas and perspectives, a journey of joy and hard work, of passion and perseverance, of lifelong learning and relentless rigor, and most importantly, a journey of happiness. The accolades that we continue to receive year after year speak for themselves. Our school has been ranked the #1 international school in India for the last 5 years. Our school has also been ranked the #1 school in Mumbai for 5 years. Our academic performance has consistently been amongst the best. Our ICSE Class 10 results have just come out. I'm happy to share that this year too, our results are among the best. Out of the total 31 children, 19 children scored 95% and above. 27 of them scored 90% and above. Our topper achieved 98.6%. And our average score is 94.23%. Congratulations to all my children, parents, and their teachers. Friends, let's put our hands together for all our children of the ICSE. Today, I'm proud to announce that our graduating class of 2018 have received admission offers from more than 140 leading universities all over the world. To name a few, 1 at Harvard, 2 at Princeton, 2 at Yale, 2 at Stanford, 2 at Johns Hopkins, 2 at Imperial, 5 at Oxbridge, 5 at Brown, 7 at UC Berkeley, 8 at Cornell, and many more. 33% of our children have received scholarships from the world's leading universities. Well done, class of 2018. Congratulations. And now, parents. Time flies by too soon, doesn't it? Babies become toddlers, and toddlers have become young adults in no time. I still remember the year 2004, the second year of our school, when Isabel, Rohildev, Zaina, Nandini, Yannick, Ashna, Avantika, and so many more of you took your first tiny steps into the gates of our school. You remember that? Yeah. And then many of you joined us in class 8 and IB. Avi, Prasid, Nakul, Abhimanyu, Saloni, Ivana, Harsh, Anusha. Together, all of you made a great team, a lively batch, and a fantastic class of 2018. And all this seems just like yesterday. And parents, I know you share this feeling too. That is why I want to show you something truly special. On Saturday, whilst practicing for graduation day, our children took a beautiful trip down memory lane with me. They all went back and sat in lower KG classes A and B. The same rooms where they first sat as toddlers in 2004, where they first met each other, where they first started this beautiful journey of schooling. And suddenly, I felt that I had magically transported back to 14 years ago. We laughed and played with toys. And then I taught them the at words all over again. We created some precious memories that will last us for a lifetime. Class of 2018, today I see you all as fine young men and women. But I'm also so happy to see that you have retained your childlike innocence and playfulness. I hope you will always preserve this innocence. I hope the child in you will always keep you enthusiastic and fearless. Dear children, even today, when I look back at my own school days, the memories are full of happy faces. I remember the strings of laughter. I remember our unending stories and birthday parties. But most importantly, I remember my friends. It's true what they say, the best friends in life are the friends we make in school. Even as you step out of these doors to chase your dreams and walk down your paths, the friends you have made at school here will be the people you will always treasure. They will be the ones who will hug you when you win, hold you when you lose. They will be your mirrors. They will be your sounding boards. They will be the ones by your side in your life's happiest and hardest times. No matter what you do or where you are, your school friends will always cherish you for who you are. So, children, hold hands of your friends sitting next to you. Come on. Smile. Let them know you will always value and treasure their friendship. Yeah. Class of 2018. Through Project English Winglish, Relay for Life, Moment of Joy, and so many other thoughtful initiatives, you have made a difference to the world around you. I'm proud to say that you excelled not just in the classroom, but outside of it too, in all walks of life and also in sports. DAIS students are champions across sports at the national and international levels. And this is one aspect of our school that I take great pride in. The importance that we give to sports as a means of education. As you step into this new phase of life, I hope you will retain your love for sport. Sport is one of the best teachers. It teaches you to take wins and losses in your stride. It teaches us to bounce back like champions every time we fall. It builds character and instills life skills. Over the years, many of our children have secured admissions to leading universities based on their sporting achievements. This year, Ivana Shah has received admission with an athletic and academic scholarship as well as a position in the women's golf team at the University of Akron. Isabel Lobo, our national athletics champion, has been admitted to Amherst and has also been drafted into the university athletics team. Congratulations, Isabel. For all these accomplishments of our children, for their holistic development and education, I must thank a very special group of people, all my heads, teachers, and staff. Many congratulations to each one of you. You have not only guided our children, but you have also deeply bonded with them. You have counseled them on days when they were low. You have taught them and loved them as your own children. You care about them and they care about you. DAIS is grateful for your tireless efforts inside and outside the classroom. Parents and children, let's put our hands together for our fantastic heads, teachers, faculty, and staff. And now, to all the parents and grandparents present here today, I want to thank you all for raising these gems, for your phenomenal upbringing, for your presence year after year at every PTM, annual day, at the CAS Fete, at the Sports Day. So this graduation is also your day. Thank you for your faith in Dhirubhai Ambani International School. It is your faith in our school that has always motivated us to do the best for our children. I always say, I'm a teacher at heart, but I'm also a parent. And on days like these, I am both. Tonight, I join each one of you in your prayers for our children. May they all find happiness and fulfillment in their journey of life. Children, let's give a loud applause to your parents and grandparents. And now, class of 2018. Today, as you leave your school, the world is your stage. Remember that each one of you has a calling that will help you make an impact on the world. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what is right. Challenge the convention and change the paradigm, because that is what is expected from a DAIS graduate. Stay true to yourself, to the people who matter to you, to your country, and to the world at large. Your knowledge and skills will help you navigate our ever-evolving world. But your values, your character will set you apart at every stage of your life. So go out into the world, do good and do well. Make your family, your school, and your country proud. And as I always say, keep your school flag flying high by daring to dream and learning to excel. You have been the pride and promise of Dhirubhai Ambani International School, and you always will be. We wish you all the very best and wish you all the happiness. We will miss you, our class of 2018. God bless and thank you.